It's championship weekend. David, let's get started with the SEC. How can the Georgia offense surprise the Alabama defense?
Well, I tell you what, man, Stetson Bennett, remember, replaces JT Daniel when he gets hurt, and this offense has been better, and his mobility is a key thing. But, man, he's yards per attempt. He's the second in the country at taking deep shots down the field. And I don't know if everybody's watching in the country, but Brock Bowers, look at that tight end right there. That's a tight end, bro. Taking it 77 yards to the house when safeties and corners are trying to catch him. This freshman is an absolute freak show that they'll use out wide. They'll throw it to him quick. So, you know, Brock Bowers is the catalyst, the reason why this offense has really taken it to the next level. So I think everybody associates Georgia with really, really, really great defense, which they have. I think everybody's forgotten this is a top 5 offense in all of college football as well.
Yeah, because David Pollack was on this show early in the season saying this Bulldogs offense may be the greatest in the history of college football. They have done nothing to prove you wrong. David, to the ACC championship. How can Houston pull off the upset over Cincinnati?
I think Houston can do it in a couple areas. Special teams has been one thing they've lived off. They have 2 return kicks for what basically walk-offs, but their defensive line, they're one of the best in the country at getting sacks, tackles for a loss. When you've seen Cincinnati struggle to run the football and make Desmond Ridder throw, I think they're more vulnerable. That offense isn't as dynamic in the passing game. So can you create a block kick? Can you create a good return? Can you harass the quarterback and get Desmond Ridder in those predictable situations? Houston's also a team, Max, one of 8 teams in all of college football that has forced at least 1 turnover a game. They do it. They'll get the ball back to their offense, and obviously their offense will have to capitalize.
So if Cincinnati does lose, what would be OK State's path to the playoff?
Well, I mean, listen, everybody's cheering against Alabama, who's actually, period, and who wants to get in the playoff. I think everybody's sick of Alabama winning regardless. But if your team's looking to get in, you need Alabama to lose to Georgia. And then if you're Oklahoma State, I think there's a case to be made that if you continue to win, it's going to be them versus Cincinnati possibly for that last spot, which is crazy to think about. So Oklahoma State, listen, Spencer Sanders has improved. You look at him taking shots down the field. Tay Martin's been a good guy, but their defense has been elite all season long. They're so disciplined. They don't miss tackles. So I think Oklahoma State has a great chance. They don't need a bunch of chaos. If they have Georgia beat Alabama, they're going to be sitting right there, and the committee's going to have to debate Oklahoma State or Cincinnati. And it's not as easy as we think just putting in Cincinnati because they're ranked ahead of them right now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.